Hello everyone, this is Susie Q, and today I have little Madeline with me, and I have Buster. And it was Madeline's turn to play with Buster today, and so I'm going to let her do that. They have been running all over the house, chasing each other and getting all of their sillies out. And so now I think they're ready to sit on the dressing table, and Madeline is all ready to get into her Sunday best dress. So that's the theme for today, Sunday. It's Sunday best dress. And by the way, I also have Buster's mommy with me, Betsy, and she wanted to be on the table too because she's been very, very, very possessive of little Buster. And even though, little Buster runs her ragged, she's still, she's a good mommy and she likes to keep track of him. So we're going to let Betsy stay here for as long as we can. So this is the dress that I chose today and got Madeline's approval on. And I got this off of eBay. And it looks like the fabric is satin. And it has sparklies on the collar. And it's a short sleeve. It has a nice bow on the front. And then some pretty buttons on the back. And then it also has another bow on the back that is, it's really unusual. It buttons, this bow piece buttons off and on, and so you can take it off and on. I mean, you don't have to have the bow on with the dress, but I'm going to keep the bow on with the dress today. And so it has, I won't need to put a petticoat underneath because it already has, it comes with a ready-made little slip underneath with ruffles on the bottom. So we're going to keep it simple today. Yesterday, Heidi wanted 2 petticoats underneath her dress, and that's fine. But today, Madeline's pretty simple. She just, she's pretty easy. So Madeline, we're going to go ahead and get you dressed today. The shoes that I chose for her are these. And they have all little pearls on them and a little bow with little danglies. And I just thought they were so adorable. And they reminded me of my red patent leather shoes that I loved when I was a little girl that my mom got for me. So anyway, we're going to be putting those shoes on. And these socks have a ruffled satin ribbon along the edging, and they have like the nylon ruffle. And so those are the socks that I chose for her. And then keeping with the satin and ribbon theme, I chose these bows. And they're made of the satin on the background, and then the nylon in the as the smaller bow. And then, last but not least, these tiny little earrings, and they're rhinestone heart earrings. And Madeline has pierced ears, and they're not pierced all the way through, so they're very simple. I don't need to worry about putting a backing on the back of them. But while I had those, when I got her earrings out, I thought I would show you something. This is how I keep her earrings organized, and it's a little box that a friend of mine had given me years and years ago. It's got a mirror in the lid, and then I can keep my extra earring supplies inside there. And so each drawer I have organized with different earrings. Like those are her different colored flowered ones, The second drawer has all the the rhinestone heart ones. And then the last drawer has all of her, I'm going to get these out because it's the holidays, and I wanted to show you all the cute little holiday earrings that I was able to find for her. These are children's earrings, and so I'm going to have so much fun putting these in her ears to match her different outfits. I just can't wait. But I wanted you to see. These are the pumpkin ones that I put on her for her Thanksgiving outfit and fall outfit, and then these ones here are going to be, I'll put those on her whenever she wears her strawberry shortcake outfits. So anyway, I'm looking forward to playing with her and putting these in her ears. So that's the way I organize my earrings. I always have to organize everything just so I can find everything. It's funny. But I've always been an organizer. Okay, little Buster, what we're going to do with you is we're going to put you over here with Mommy. Let's see if we can situate you here. And you stay tucked underneath Mommy's chin while we get Madeline undressed. And the first thing I want to do is take Madeline's bows out to make it easier to remove her little top. And this is, this I had put her in a few weeks ago, so she's ready. She's ready to get changed into her best dress for Sunday. Let me put this blanket over here for a minute. Okay, Madeline. So today, out my nursery window, we don't have the sunshine yet. In fact, it was raining this morning, but I really don't expect to see the sun today much at all. But, you know, that's fine. We've had sunshine off and on, and so, you know, I'm just grateful for whenever we do get the sunny days. So I'm excited to finally start dressing my babies into the Christmas holiday, the really festive outfits. Because although I've enjoyed the fall outfits, I've been doing the fall outfits for a few weeks now, and so I'm ready to plunge right into Christmas. And I think that my babies are too. So I guess we'll go ahead and take her shoes off. And Madeline, we're going to lay you down because I think it's going to be easier for me to get your shoes off in that position. And we'll let you be real comfortable. And you know, you can look out the window while we're doing this. There's no rain out there to watch just yet. But, you know, you never know when it's going to come, do you? So, anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to Christmas and Christmas decorating and baking Christmas cookies and, you know, all the fun stuff that goes along with that holiday. I have some Christmas cookies that I cook usually every year. My kids really love my traditional cookies, and so they've grown up with them. One of the cookies is a candy cane cookie, where I have like a red dough, a red cookie dough, and a white cookie dough. And in the red cookie dough, I add peppermint flavoring, and then in the white cookie dough, I put almond flavoring. And so, oh, hello there, Miss Madeline. Did you get caught? Did you get caught? Oh, Madeline, you're so patient with Mommy. Yeah, I'm trying to be careful. Yeah, you cute girl. anyway, so then what I do is I make ropes about, I don't know how, probably about, what, 4 or 5 inches long of each color, color of cookie dough, and then I kind of sort of press them together lengthwise, and then I twist them, and then I twist the top into, or I don't really twist it, but I bend the top into a candy cane type shape. And I really like making those cookies, but they take a long time because they break really easily while I'm making them, and so I have to be really super careful with them. But the kids love them, and I really do too. So they're really worth making. I got the recipe out of an old my original first Betty Crocker cookbook, and I just love that cookbook. It's got so many neat recipes in it for all of every meal. But I especially like some of the cookies that they have in there. Okay, Madeline. There we go, little one, my little chubby girl. So let's turn you around here and see if we can get you buttoned up. Move your little hair out of the way. And it probably would have been nice to have a petticoat or something underneath Madeline, but I don't really have a slip or a petticoat in her size. She's a big girl. She's a toddler. She's like a size 3T. And so I'm going to have to see what I can get for her in the way of a slip to go under her fancy dresses. Let's see. Buttons right up. She fits very nicely into a 3T. She's weighted and done just perfectly. And see, I'll show you, let's see, can you see how I don't know if you're going to be able to see. I was going to unbutton that panel, this panel right here, but I'm not going to be able to do it. Madeline is, she's too tall for me to show you. But anyway, there's see how it would button and unbutton on either side, and then here's the panel right here, see? But I would always want to have this bow panel on her dress. So I'm just going to keep it on, but I just thought that was really a unique feature. I've never seen that before. Okay, Miss Cutie Pie. Oh, look. Oh, look, you guys. I think I like her in this dress. Yep. All right, we're going to do the socks and shoes last. The next thing we're going to do, because she's now got her pretty red dress on, is we are going to remove her pierced earrings, and they were pink flowers that went with her outfit. Had little rhinestones in them, and see how easily they come out, and they go in just as easily. And then we'll put these in, the little hearts, and they just, oh, they're so perfect. I love your little sparkly hearts. And I'll put the other heart in on this side. Yeah. Boy, I just love the artist that did these dolls. Her and Heidi. She's Heidi's big sister. Yep. Yep, they're sisters, and they have the same skin tone and everything. They're, anyway, just love them. So, let's go ahead, Miss Madeline, and get your little bows put in. And Madeline already has the 2 little piggies on top. I'm keeping her in this style for right now because I really, really like it on her. I love combing her pretty blonde hair. Oh, you know, I was going to change out her rubber bands too. Because right now she's wearing yellow, and so let me get some red ones out of my magic bag of tricks. And so this is where I keep all of these little type of rubber bands so they don't get all spilled everywhere. But I found some that is going to work out perfect, it looks like. Some nice red ones. And I'll go ahead and put these ones back. Let's see, there's the other one. See, I thought I'd already taken it out. That's all right. You know, older ladies, if we make mistakes like that, it's all right. We have an excuse. Yes, we do, don't we? But my babies, they keep me on my toes, and, you know, they find stuff for me if I've lost it, and, you know, they're very helpful, and I really appreciate that. Especially Madeline. She's my oldest, and so she's a big helper. She's a big helper with all the babies and the pets and everything. And so let's go ahead and put the other one on, the other rubber band. There we go. Yep. I have so much fun combing their hair. I used to have fun combing my daughter's hair too. I kept her hair really long for a long time. She had really long braids, really long ponytail, really long pigtails, and this type of a hairstyle. But when she got into the about the fifth grade, I think it was, she decided that she wanted to get her hair cut. And she really, really, really wanted it cut. And I personally am a fan of long hair because I grew up in the 70s. Oops, I just dated myself. That's all right. I'm old. But anyway, I grew up in the 70s, and so that's the style back then, was long hair, parted down the middle and just straight. And I grew up in the day where if a girl didn't have straight hair, they would lay their hair over an ironing board and take an iron and iron their hair. And I think I tried that a couple of times, but it was so tedious. So I figured out other ways to get my hair straight. Because back in those days, we didn't have handheld hair dryers. All we had was those bonnet cap hair dryers. And so it, you know, it was hard to get hair to straighten in those days. But anyway, I was thinking that this was a removable panel too, but it's not. It looks like it's sewn on. But gosh, I love this dress. And you know, I got this in this condition from eBay. I was amazed at the good condition that it was in. The seller said that it was in excellent condition, and so I always believe them when they tell me, and I haven't been disappointed yet with my eBay purchases, because I research them. I research the eBay seller. You know, I look at their comments, and so far I've been, you know, like really, really pleased with the clothes. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and put your socks and shoes on. See if we can do that while you're sitting up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty tulle slip underneath there, and then there's like a nylon slip underneath that. Nice and frilly. Love all that girly frilliness. But anyway, let's see if we can get those shoes on these chubby little feet. You have such chubby feet, but I love them. It's not that I don't. Yep. And let's see, what size are these? Oh, I don't know. I got these shoes from eBay from China. And so their sizes are way different than U.S. sizes. But they're always good about giving like how many centimeters long the shoe is, and then I could measure my my baby's feet according to that. I have gotten shoes before that I kind of miscalculated on, but that was my fault. And you know, there's a lot of learning when it comes to buying shoes from out of country. And also, when you buy shoes from out of country, especially China, it takes a long, long time to get whatever, you know, it's not just shoes, but whatever item you get. Sometimes I don't want to wait, but sometimes for me it's really worth the wait, like this, like these shoes. So, are you slipping down, Missy? Because I loved them. They're just such a walk down memory lane for me. Now, my patent leather shoes, they were red, but they didn't have all the you know, the pretty bow and the pearls and the nice little thing. But it had, you know, it had the patent leather red strap, and I loved them. You know, I didn't know the difference because I'd never seen a fancy pair. To me, those were fancy. But I saw these and just had to have them. In fact, I used to have a pair, when I was working, I had a pair of patent leather red shoes that had this same type of bow on the very back of them, on each one. And I thought those were the cutest shoes ever, and I loved them. But I am taking too long here to get you dressed, Madeline. I mean, you've been patient enough. So, yeah, you keep slipping down on me. I'm glad these are Velcro. It makes it easy to put them on Madeline. Okay, so here's the completed outfit, and let's see if I can lift Madeline up. She's tall like Heidi. And, so, here we go, Madeline. Don't mean to do all that bouncing. But there's her shoes with her little dress and the little bows and a little slip underneath. Well, I guess we are finished dressing Madeline, and I'm sure that Madeline is very happy about that too. Because she says, I'm just taking way too long dressing her. So she wants her puppy back. She just told me. And so here, we're gonna take little Buster and put her back in your lap. And then you can just kind of sit quietly for a while and just kind of cuddle with each other. Wouldn't that be nice? And then we have little Betsy that is here too. And so, well, I guess I'm finished for now. It was a lot of fun dressing little Madeline and getting to put this pretty dress on her. I had never put it on her before, so I was looking forward to, after Thanksgiving, that I could start wearing or putting my babies in the festive colors. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you guys, and hope you enjoyed the view out my window today. And until we meet again, I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.